Well, the past two New South Wales Breeders' Challenge seasons, Better Be the Best was expected to be better than the rest. Unfortunately, that has not been the case. I caught up with his trainer driver, at the time no doubt very devastated, Nathan Turnbull, to shed some light on the performances. Well, Nathan, no doubt the wounds are still open and you must be still feeling the pain.
Yeah, the curse of the Breeders' Challenge we're starting to think it might be.
What went wrong?
We just can't put our finger on it, only that, usually he's in on the fence, or he has been at every other stage of that race, and we were just one off the fence and we're absolutely flying like we're running 26 quarter. And whether he just give his knee a whack and it was enough to, upset him, but other than that, no, everything was sweet. He was travelling good. I hadn't even moved on him yet, and as devastating as it was, the main thing is he's pulled up fine and he's off having a couple of weeks off at the moment, and hopefully come back bigger and better next year.
Can you believe 2 years in a row?
Yeah, that's it. We got the blue both years by nearly 20 metres, but then the big one, it's just eluded us. But like I said, you can't help bad luck, and that's racing sometimes, and we just have to cop it on the chin and move on and, sort of forget the past, and hopefully, the future's a bit brighter.
And you can't put it down to the occasion because he has won on the big stage.
Yeah, that's for sure. And nothing like that. And even on the day he was in the zone, he was sweet all day, and he was on the walker on and off, and everything was happy. And like I said, he warmed up well, and he was travelling perfect in the run and just up in the air at that crucial stage. But I don't think it's anything too much to worry about. It's just, one of them things, and we'll get him back in and, unwrap the cotton wool and go again.
You just must have been deflated along with the owners and no doubt punters as well, but as far as you're concerned, having so much confidence in this fella, to have that happen.
Yeah, for sure. It was absolutely devastating on the day, Couldn't wait to get out of it, and get back into the car with me crew and, grab hold of the steering wheel and let out a few swear words and that, and you think, what could have been. But like I said, at the end of the day, as long as he pulled up fine, which he did, was the main thing. And that's, Carly was unreal and just, talked me down off the cliff, as they say, and just said, don't worry about it, your boy's fine, and there'll be big times ahead for him. So that's the way we looked at it.
Well, let's have a look at those big times, Nathan. Chariots of Fire, Eureka.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a big year ahead of us, and that's why we sort of, wrap him in cotton wool as a 3-year-old pretty much. And, he'll have probably about 3 weeks in the paddock and back in, and that's our main aim. First up will be the Chariots Fire early next year.
As far as the Eureka is concerned, Nathan, there'll be still a lot of people having very high on their list.
Yeah, I hope so. He would have been pretty high on people's list before that race, and like I said, take nothing away, like he would have ran second at worst that day. So hopefully, we're still on people's minds and stuff like that, but obviously we're going to have to come back early next year and prove that he's taken the next step as well.
You managed to get away from it all, went to the Little Brown Jug. How was that?
Yeah, it was amazing to get away with the family. It's been tough because it's taken a long time to get back on our feet. Like, it's hard to get away with horses, but we're slowly starting to get a few runners. We've got 7 in tomorrow at Cara, and then hopefully next weekend, we'll be back into it and have, up to a dozen to 15 starters. So it's been a long road back, but it's hopefully not long we'll start seeing some results.
You bumped into a few familiar faces, including Jamie Dernberger-Smith. Now, I know Jamie was floating the idea about Better Be the Best. Did you have a chance to have a word in his ear?
I actually train a couple for Jamie and Aaron, so they're always, asking if we had any and keep us in mind and let us know if we do get an offer and things like that. So that's a cool crew to be involved with, and we bumped into him over there. Probably not as much as we would have liked. We sort of everything was rush, but we went down to the Red Mile, and I thought I might have bumped into him a bit more down there, but he was more there for the yearling side and we were there for the race side.
No doubt you had a great time with the family, but was there a learning experience or finding out a few horses that may be able to convince them to come south?
More so it was just a holiday. We did probably do a lot more down at the Red Mile. Jet went down to the stables, and a few of the trainers are really good to him. Nifty Norman and Brad Chisholm's over there, who was really good to Jet, and even Nancy, Brittany was over there and introduced him to Nancy Tactor and that, and he was jogging horses for Nancy and stuff like that early in the morning. So it was a great learning curve for him, and we learned a bit and done a bit of shopping and stuff like that. So it was good to get away with all the family though.
Nathan, those 12 months we had a couple of interviews with Jet leading into his first drive. We knew he had the talent, we knew he had the breeding, but 137 drives so far, 40 winners, 19 placings, an outstanding start to a career.
Yeah, he's really hit the ground running. We couldn't be prouder of him, really. As you said, I always knew he had the ability just on what he does at home, you know, like anything you put him on, he beats you with, or nothing's too mad or anything, and he's so smart. He'll tell you what gear they need and all of that. For a young kid his age to be able to do that, and to see him put it onto the racetrack and hit the ground running the way he has, yeah, we really couldn't be prouder of him.
And to be selected in the Rising Stars race at just such a tender age and after just a few months, that's also an outstanding achievement.
Yeah, there's definitely a feather in his cap at such a young age and so inexperienced. But yeah, it was cool that they give him his opportunity and had to drive on the big track, and he loved it. So it just made him even more keen for the future.
All that hard work pays off, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, in the previous interviews, he's lived and breathed it for years now, and that's all the day. Everything he does now just fuels his passion to keep thriving to be better.
You got two stable stars, Jet and Better Be the Best, and no doubt the latter will be back and show that he is just Better Be the Best.
Yeah, let's hope so. Fingers crossed. And I just got to try and keep him apart for as long as I can, because I know once he gets on, he probably won't want to get off.
Thanks for your time, Nathan.
Thanks, guys.